to do that, I'd like to tell you a story. Last month, I was over here for business. I'm from Victoria, and I'd had a big day. I've been at meetings, and I've been driving, I've been thinking lots. And I wanted to be on the ferry, and I just wanted to like hang out, read my book, and just have some processing time. But the ferry was absolutely packed, and the hostess said, "Do you mind sitting with 3 other ladies?" And I thought, oh, I don't know if I really want to do that. But I thought, you never know what happens when you say yes. And so I did say yes. And we sat and we had the best conversation about everything from restaurants in Victoria to the homeless to mental health issues, all sorts of things. We had a great hour and a half of conversation and made some really good connection, all because I said yes. And the funny thing is that this is what I do. I bring women together to have these conversations and to have these connections and to build this community. But I was shy. I was nervous. I didn't want to change my plans. I just wanted to be quiet. So I know how it feels when you're trying to build community. And I've always had a lot of plans. And 3.5 years ago, around the same time that Kate was starting Project Divas, I thought, wouldn't it be great if we brought a community of women together? And it was more about who they were in their soul and in their spirit than it was about what they were doing in their business. Because there was already lots of business organizations, and I was part of lots of them. I wanted a place where women could find their light and begin or continue to let it shine. Because as Marianne Williamson says, when we do that, when we let our light shine, we allow others to do the same. So this is where You Unlimited came in. I was already organizing conferences and community events, and I wanted something that was different. So I booked a conference room and I invited local women to come and to speak about their passion. I opened it up to all women who wanted to join in. And at our events, we've had women ranging from 13 years of age to 78. So it's been really amazing to see everybody come out, everybody who says yes. The conferences were really successful. We started holding fundraisers. We raised $10,000 last September for the Bridges for Women self-employment program for women who have been in abusive relationships to get back into the workforce. We continued to do conferences, and we started something called Pitch Your Passion, which was where women could come, and for 5 minutes they could pitch their passion, and we had angels in the audience who made a financial contribution. Some of those ladies are here tonight. And the winner would go home with the pot of money, with the only thing that they had to do was come back in 6 months and share what they'd done with that money. So once that was done, we decided that we were going to create conversation circles so that women could get together and have more deep and meaningful conversations, one-on-one, face-to-face, and I facilitate that so that people can really connect. And it's really great. It's like an hour and a half of your life, and you just make some new friends. In 3.5 years, so many women have said yes to be connected to others. You know, when you see somebody doing something really great, or somebody tells you about somebody awesome that they've met, or somebody that's done something for them, and it just kind of, it ends there. You don't talk about it again. We decided we didn't want that to happen, so we created the Unlimited Women Awards. And we created categories that ranged from the Unlimited Women of Potential, for a woman under 19 years of age, to the Unlimited Woman of Wisdom for a woman that was over 65. And this was our first year, and it actually happens next Wednesday. And it's on my birthday, so it's going to be a big party. But we had 113 nominations from the community, from people who had seen somebody and said, I believe in you enough that I'm going to put your name forward because you've meant something to me. We did a little photo shoot so that we could bring people together and connect outside of a learning session or anything formal. We just brought them together. Like, these guys didn't even know each other, and look at them there. They're having tons of fun. There's so many amazing women in our community who deserve a spotlight. It could be your neighbor who's driving every day to see her mom in the hospital. It could be the woman who's raising her kids as a single mother. It could be somebody who's seen something that they thought was inequitable and they decided that they were going to do something about it. And all of those stories need to be told. We've started creating profiles on our site. We started with the Pitch Your Passion people. And I just got back from Mexico yesterday. And while I was there, a friend of mine down there who's been a very successful financial broker in Vancouver and lives down there said, you know, I was reading something on your site and I read it, I reached out to that girl and I'm going to help her with her dream and with her passion. And it just, that's exactly why we do what we do. As Kate said, last year I won the Humanitarian of the Year award, and I was so honored to receive that, and I'm so honored to be here tonight speaking to this group. A lot of people say, you know, how do you make a business out of creating community? And really, I just get up every morning and I say, like, who am I supposed to meet? What am I supposed to do? And what am I supposed to say? And I just go out and do it, and the opportunities come forward. People are yearning for something more connection, conversation, and more real life than the internet and reality TV can give to us. What I know is that the women who come to events like Conscious Divas and like You Unlimited, they leave changed. And Kate, you said this earlier, they hear something, they meet someone, they connect with someone that makes them a different person than when they walked in the door, when they walk out the door. We used to go to church, we used to know our neighbors, we used to be outside on the street, and they actually are still in Mexico. I think it's because it's so hot, but they're all out talking to each other. It's awesome. Lissa Rankin has spoken about the health benefits of finding your tribe, and scientific data has actually proven that the more close friends we have, the happier and healthier we are. And being part of a community can actually increase your life expectancy. We're asking for real conversation. We're asking people to look us in the eye and to say, I see you and I believe in you. So I will leave you with this. There is one thing that we can do today to create the community that we want to live in, and that is simply to be open. We have to realize that the greatest gift that we have within ourselves is to give to others, to put out a helping hand, to connect somebody, to say to somebody, I see you and believe in you. So the next time that somebody asks you to stretch farther than you thought possible, I hope that you will say yes. Thank you.